Do a search. Fuck the Hell Knights. Fuck all of those, actually. Or even bring the Paladins into this army. Our army's only an 8. Okay. Our first job, go to Chili Creek. Stone Maze is... Yeah, Stone Maze is not any closer. And we... Yep, this unfortunately isn't big enough for me to build anything in, so we're going to have to do the walk. Well, we're going to have to walk it. Happened here again? Okay. Grade you. Got help from Queen Galfa. Majesty will not ignore the quest from Dresden. Well, she probably will, because she's not in Dresden right now. Someone is on the road. Ah, it feels good to be back on Galarian. Slowly barely moving, formless figure shuffles towards you. When it finally draws near, you realize it's Chief Soul. But the state of him, the wound has dissected him, drained him of his last vestiges of strength. His clothes are caked in blood, his eyes are glazed and rolling in his head, and black saliva trickles from his limping, gaping... Sol, is that really you? Sol, what are you doing here? Sol stares for a while, as if he doesn't recognize you, but then his awareness slowly sharpens. Commander, to Dresden, I must go to Dresden. Need to gather rescue. Easy, easy. We'll rescue everyone, alright, Sol? The commander is back. Everything's going to be fine. We're going back. You need help immediately. Wait, who, you're alone? Where are the other mongrels? Gather, Mekalek, Ishlair, they're all there. You know where he is? There. Gives you a word look. He's not himself. We need to get back to the healers first. Maybe he'll remember something when we get some rest. We're going back. You need help immediately. Thank you. Sol coughs violently. Commander, you're the commander. Need to get to the Dresden. There we will talk. Good. Luckily, Sol's right by the entrance, so it's going to be easy for me to get to. Sol is looking better. His wounds have been bandaged, his gaze is more lucid, and yet he's still not the same peaceful old man you left in Dresden. His haggard, pale face bears the mark of emaciation and death. The commander is back, so am I. I can't believe it. Man chuckles. You must be charmed or something. I bet some of Melkilef thinks you must have died long ago, but here you are, wheezing away. Come on, then tell us what happened. We need to hurry. What happened to the mongrels while I was gone? Blood's a wheezing heavy sigh. At first, nothing unusual. We were just living our lives. But then the whole tribe got stricken with something. It was like a disease. Your arms ache. Your legs ache. It tears you from the inside. Nobody knew anything about it. And then, one night, we all woke up. Sol thinks for a moment. Can't remember what came next. I remember opening my eyes and I'm walking out the gate. A guard stops me and I say, Lady Anivia's orders. He doesn't believe me and I just grab him and I don't remember. I really don't. Saul shakes his head as if trying to drive away the dark thoughts. Like a nightmare. It wash. I remember us walking a long way. I remember the whitish eyes of a demon. People screaming. It's sickening to remember. And guess what's happening there? He's performing his vile ritual again. Yes, he fed them human flesh, and that wasn't enough for some. He would sting them with his poison. Saul shudders. Those who survived became something else. Why are you wandering alone in the wound? Saul's face crumples if he's about to cry. I'm old, weak, good for nothing. Not even being a demon slave. They poured blood down my throat, and still I couldn't get the power all our tribesmen got. The demon just said, Begone, carrion, let the wound kill you. You're on your last legs all the same. Useless I am. No, you're not useless. The demon dum-dum just doesn't understand you. It does underestimate you. But you beat him. You survived and you made it the journey back. All I could ever wish for is be half as tough as you are, son. You remember where he's holed up? Yes, there was ruins. Valley of Templars, he called them. Paul frowns as he searches his memory. He shared something about a city hanging over a rift. An ancient city. City it is. It's a funny coincidence that we need to go there anyway. Although it's not much of a surprise really. The demons are neither cowards or idiots. That's probably why he's sticking close to the ears, so he can turn tail and run back to his friends if things get ugly. How are you feeling? Phil looks and is shaking hands. I'm done, Commander. I'm done. Done, Commander. Our service is over. He said his poison makes us stronger, but my body can't take it. My time is short. If only I could know if my tribe will return, then I could lie down and die in peace. I'll bring your people back, trust me. We will, Chief. I've sworn to destroy him, no matter what it takes, and I'll keep my word. Maybe you can't. Maybe there's no bringing them back anymore. Whoever's poisoned is poisoned forever, but seeing them before I go, even that, like that, would be a blessing. Van chuckles bitterly. Hey now, the commander has already promised he will get everyone back. Don't make him reconsider, and don't go dying on us before we get back, you hear?
We march ahead.
Yeah, unfortunately though, we're going to need to rebuild our forces before we can even think about going against Savile Fuckface. I actually can't pronounce his name for some reason. Savamenkalev? Sava Dickhead. That's what I'm gonna call him, Sava Dickhead. Because it's easier it's easier to say. You can't be in Dresden when it happens. Okay. Yeah, I cleared all of the armies out and I now really wish I hadn't. So we've got loads of quests. So find dumbass, find the prison. Yeah, we need this. We should probably also go to the Hell Knight Outpost as soon as possible as well. Still don't get many men a week, but best we can do is charge out. Going to fucking solve the nameless ruins. I'm really crap with that size stuff though. There's the closed portal. We've got miles to go. Oh. Ah, there's a few different places called it. So it looks like it just depends on when we get there. Well, first things first, Chili Creek. When did Darian become inhuman? Those who do not seek to... Okay, that's the art of war. Okay, good. That's that done. Yeah, I don't have any other military stuff to do just yet. So, yeah, we haven't won a banner recently. So that's a problem we need to fix. We are going to rest before we inevitably kill ourselves from going too far.
A demon cannot repent and fight in the crusade against demons. It is absurd.
Desna granted me a miracle, and miracles are always absurd.
Also, she's your commander's partner. Leave her alone. Gonna attempt to kill that army first. Okay. Becoming a dragon. A mysterious wanderer who calls himself a dragon scion is asking the commander for help. He claims that her heritage grants her the ability to transform into a true dragon, but to do so, she needs to track down an evil dragon, kill it, and eat its heart, and wash herself in its hot blood. The young woman will need supplies and possibly a number of allies. You know what? Send the worthy knight with the wanderers. The wanderer stands no chance against Dragon on her own, but if she's escorted by a dependable retinue, she might just succeed in her quest. And the remains of the soul of the Stavanus the Rotten are still locked within the shards of his phylactery. A dark ritual could awaken the power, destroy them permanently. Destroy it. By conducting these rituals over the remains of phylactery, wizards have ultimately killed the grains of the dark magic mage spirit, freeing the death energy concealed within them. The fate of the dirty squealer. Issue. Shit, I should have done rank up. That's my bad. I like how Darian just doesn't seem to get tired anymore. Okay. She should really be making our food. To Chili Creek, boys!
Our path leads on.
Commander, the cleric lying on the riverbank. The sand is soaked with his blood. Save Melissa. You need help. No, it's too late for me. I can already hear Aristo's hunting horn. My god is waiting for me. All I ask is that you save my wife, my journey through this world. The cleric coughs, barely speak. His coughs up blood. And keeps well. My journey is over. What must I do to save her? Mecca took her to Pikefin. It's an isle in the middle of the river. You can see it from here. Indeed, if you look closely, you can see a small rocky isle practically obscured by the river mist. Something drove him insane. The evil that controlled this village for all those years, it lives on the island. Take one of the boats from the village and set her free. If you're gravely injured, who did this to you? Markil. He wounded me and threw me into the river. I guess he thought I drowned, but somehow I made it back to shore. Perhaps it was old Deadeye himself who helped me, so that I could speak to you. The cleric's having difficulty breathing. Markil. It isn't his fault. He hasn't been himself. The evil of the river has driven him insane. He must be stopped at all costs, but if you can, if it's all possible, try to save him too. Farewell. Peace. Save her. The cleric's breath is shallow and ragged. His quivering lips go still and his eyes close, and he passes away to his god.
I will guide us.
I mean, I'm a good angel, but give me. What's up, dude?
You call?
Godspeed.
You have square to go like?
Defeat is not an option.
Cool. Darian, you are the sole reason I don't ever intend to play. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You've crossed the
I was about to say, you're the sole reason I have no intention of ever playing as a, what's it called? An oracle.
Do not hold back.
I will resist.
Well, you know, fuck the village for now. Get a quick save. If I can, I'll save the village afterwards. What is more dangerous, the unpredictability of nature or the hostile intentions of another? Malevolent force hiding on this isle is as wild, volatile, and ruthless as the natural world, but it also has a cunning intelligence, a devious and vindictive desire to keep away unwanted visitors. As soon as the commander reaches for the oars, the water around the boat turns to a fixed sheet of ice that frees the vessel in place. What will the commander do? Avoid the hostile magic and watchful gaze of this unseen entity by sneaking into another boat undetected. Those who rely too much on magic are often defeated by simple, non-magical solutions. The commander sneaks into a different vessel and manages to remain undetected until the boat is safely away from the shore. The commander sets off the shore of the small rocky island, but his journey does not go unnoticed, and it seems that someone on the isle does not like uninvited guests. Suddenly, the mist that rises from the surface of the river thickens into a dense cloud of fog. It blinds the commander and obscures his surroundings. Where is the shore? Where is the isle? The fog is so thick the commander cannot even see the oar he is holding in his hands. What will the commander do now that he is blinded by fog? Close his eyes. It is time to navigate by sound rather than sight. The sound of running water, the splash of a fish, the wind rustling through the branch of the forest, the sound of a bird chirping on the shore far away. All of these sounds paint a picture in the commander's mind that no fog can hide. A light breeze slowly begins to dissipate to the cloud fog. The boat is headed straight towards the island. It will not be long before the commander reaches the black rocks of the shore of Pikefin. The rocky island is desolate and bare. Blue-grey lichen and a few sparse, straggling weeds are all that survive on its black rocky shore. Further inland, the entrance to the cave gapes open like a toothless mouth. Suddenly, a violent gust of wind sweeps out from the entrance of the cave towards the river. The water, which was calm only a moment ago, begins to swell into massive foaming waves that threaten to smash the boat into the boulders alongside the coast. How will the commander reach the shore? We're going to call out to the unforeseen force and cast a spell and demand that it be allowed to the isle. The commander's intimidating presence seems to frighten the storm into submission. The wind grows calm and the waves subside. He steers the boat down the river towards the isle and disembarks without any further complications. It's hard to believe that only a moment ago, this calm, lazy river was a maelstrom of raging waves and rushing currents. The air is still and peaceful. The howling gales and roaring winds have completely subsided. The isle looks calm, but so did the river. Looks can be deceiving. The lichen-covered black boulders along the shore do not look like they have ever been disturbed. It'd be easy to assume this isle is uninhabited. There are no bones or traces of any rituals. But after moving further inland, the commander sees Markil's boat. It has been carefully pulled up onto the shore, beyond the reach of the waves. Noises can be heard from in the cave. There's a shrill, angry voice, followed by the sound of a woman's scream.
I sense something.
hide from me.
Something is not right here. I finished here. Is there more? Now we are making a mystery of ourselves. Is there more? I sense something. I shall not be swayed from my path. I'm glad I was useful to you. Something is not right here. I sense something.
They are really trying their hardest to keep us out of, like, this area.
I finished here. Is there more? Something is not right here. I finished here. Is there more?
It seems I went the long way.
I'm glad I was useful to you. I sense something. I finished here. Is there more? I finished here. Is there more?
It looks like that's where we're meant to be going, but I'm gonna quickly get these all dealt with.
I'm glad I
Right, continue running into stupid.
Quiet steps, weapons ready.
The cave is cold and dark. The ground is covered in fog, and an icy current of air flows towards you from the depths of the cave. Water drips from the ceiling, and dim lanterns cast grotesque shadows on the walls. All these years we've been worshipping the three of you, all our prayers to the icy real, all of our sacrifices of gods and our children. It's been you the whole time. Melissa is huddled in a corner, clasping a withered wreath of grass and flowers to her chest. She looks as if she's been crying. Standing in front of her are three horrifying old hags. Makil sits at their feet like a faithful dog. And what's so wrong with us, child? The old woman's skin is even whiter than her hair, and her breath hangs in the air like an icy mist. Her voice is kind, but her gentle words lack sincerity. Beneath her friendly exterior, she is cold and ruthless as ice. I do not wish to bring any harm to you or your brother. But unfortunately, you have not given us what we are owed. Deliver to the river what is rightfully hers, and both of you can live in peace. You're always too soft, Lavixia? This hag's voice, it sounds like the roar of the wind during a storm. Her skin is covered in spidery blue veins, and her eyes flash like lightning. Do what you're told, lass. Hand over that wreath or face the consequences. You won't escape us. You can run, but you can't hide from old Latinda. Lordia, Lavixia, my sisters, do you hear me? You know what it's destined to happen, must happen. The woman speaks in a whisper. Her blind eyes are cloudy as the fog of the river, but she turns and points her fingers at you resolutely. Look who's arrived. This is the one whose face was revealed to us in the dark waters. He's arrived already? Well, that is a surprise. The woman clucks approvingly. We dislike uninvited guests, but you are clearly strong, agile, and smart. We appreciate those qualities in a person. Very well. Since you are here, you might as well come in. Melissa, you are right. Commander, Era still be praised. Those things drove Michael crazy and made him kill my husband. I don't understand what they want. Please save us. You praise the old stag now, ungrateful child. Who has kept you fed and protected you from every danger? Did your mother worship the old hunter? How about your grandmother or a grandmother before her? Did they offer him praise? I think not. The hag shakes her hoary head. Yeah, hoary head in disapproval. Little village with important traditions, land grimaces. Old traditions that are honored and respected by everyone. Now why does that sound familiar? Markil, what's wrong with you? Elvix reached down to give the man at her feet a pat on the head. He's absolutely fine. He's a good boy, an obedient boy. He respects his elders, never talks back, and has respect for his mother river. Isn't that so? Markil's face is contorted in pain. You can see the desperation in his eyes. He struggles against the power that has seized control of his mind. Help me. Save my sister from me. The river always takes what belongs to her. Who are you? Who are we? Perhaps we are the waves of the river, or the fish in the deep. Perhaps we are the mist on the water. Are we solid ice, or a raging storm? Why do you ask the question when you already know the answer? Latinda's eyes stare blindly off into the distance. Haven't we already met before between the two shores? My sister is wise, but she likes to speak in riddles. Avixia's icy blue lips curl into an amicable smile. We are the free maidens of the river, generous to those on the water, and revered by those on land. We fill nets with fish, we keep the filth of the abyss away from our people, and we ask for very little in exchange. Ungrateful mortals. Loretta stomps her feet. We do everything for them, and what do we get in return? Nothing, instead of being thankful for our protection. His ingrates have started praying to some old bowmen. Real, live hags. And you are actively practicing magic. How fascinating. Listen, there's something I need to ask. Why do you always gather in groups of 3? Nenio produces a piece of paper and waits expectantly for an answer. The numbers have their magic, and we have our numbers. 2 has a magic of its own, a pair of lovers, a mother and daughter, a teacher and a student. 4 makes a crowd that's too close to 5. Bah! None can really cast spells in a group of 5. 3 is the most powerful number in the world. Sets of 3 are everywhere. You look. Everything in the world is either solid like ice or liquid like water or fleeting like fog. Every event was, or is, or will be. Every person is either here, there, or nowhere. And this powerful spell are woven when they are free. What a curious explanation, but it contains a number of logical and factual flaws. Did you know that there are more than 3 states of matter? Take plasma, for example. I managed to isolate it once. I even held it in my hands, although not for very long. By the way, did you know that you can determine the severity of your burns by... If you know all these answers, why are you asking us questions? Stop your foolish prattle, it bores us. Do you think you've been deceiving the villagers? They think that they worship the river. They have no clue what they're actually offering sacrifices to. This deceit. They pray to the river, and are we not the embodiment of the river? They make sacrifices. Do we not accept them? When they ask for help, do we not help? Well, there's gratitude for you. Mortals. Pah. We'll stay awake all night out of concern for their well-being. We fend off demons so they can feel safe, but instead of appreciating our efforts, they call us liars. If it was up to me, I'd make you. The hag shakes her fist. You shouldn't insult us like that. We find your accusations offensive. We are not mortal tricksters pretending to be gods. We are the ones with the river. The villagers have agreed to pay the price for our help. We offered them a fair bargain. The hag glares at Melissa coldly. This stupid girl decided to cheat us. If anyone has fallen victim to our deception, it is us. What did you do to Markil? How have you managed to take control of his mind? How does the river control a leaf that falls into a stream? How does the sky control the fog that rolls in off of the water? We didn't do anything. We didn't have to. He is a firstborn, and that means he belongs to us. In fact, he was promised to us before he was born. We kept him alive because we thought he might prove useful. And we were right. The river is patient. She does not need to hurry. You can take what belongs to her whenever she wants. That's right. He belongs to us before he was even born. He'll do whatever we tell him to do. Arita shakes with a laugh. Did I save? I saved the... Okay, so we'll just die, monsters. Well, sisters, let us see who can kill this landlubber the quickest. It is foolish to attack women like us on our own home. Very foolish. There have been many like you, but there are bones now. Where are their bones now? Who is left to remember them? Elan, you can hit those 2. Let's make it 8 attacks then.
You won't survive me. Did you see that?
They're level 30. Yeah, we'll attack. We're gonna do our best to completely ignore Markil. We have haste for all of 10 seconds. Mitchell, go say hello to Lordana. Or Loretta. I don't know what you summoned, but... Oh, damn. Okay, we haven't actually been given the ability to see invisibility at the moment, so we're going to actually have to hope we can hit this one. Man.
Endure this.
Darian.
strike as one. Kneel before me.
Desna, guide my hand.
Well.
This one's mine.
This isn't good for you, is it? Nope. He may die.
Make your peace.
Shit, he still can't. Oh. Hey, that got rid of my debuffs as well.
Attack.
Yeah, Rigel, I need you to go there. And then attack. I do not want to kill him. If I can help. Arian, just don't even do anything. It's okay.
We shall overcome.
No, he's still attacking.
Do not hold back.
Get back to this as soon as we can. This accused cave makes you feel sick.
Missed me already.
Godspeed.
Move there, and then we'll let Darian heal us all.
The pleasantries.
Oh shit, he's in.
The waiting.
Wait, do we have remove paralysis? Is that one of the ones I got? Greater restoration him. It'll be fine.